Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. You've guessed it, I have another e-file to review for you guys. So let's open this up together and I will show you what's inside, how to use your e-file, and all the features of it. So here is their brand new e-file, you guys. This thing is so tiny. Let me show you in comparison to my phone. Way smaller than my phone. That's crazy. And also really cool. Extremely lightweight. This is definitely way lighter than any of my other e-files. We have a forward and reverse function on this e-file just like any other one. We have our knob for our on and off switch, as well as controlling the speed, and your little plug here for your handpiece. And then on the bottom here we have our area where we're going to plug it in to charge it up. So let's open the rest of our package, see what our handpiece looks like. Here is our handpiece. Back you guys up. And again, it is as big as my hand. It's just really crazy how small and compact this is. I have not seen an e-file this tiny, which is absolutely wild. So here is where we are going to plug our handpiece in at. We get a nice secure fit. And we do get a clip here, so let's find our clip. And here's our clip. We'll also receive a set of diamond bits, as well as your mandrel here. So I'm going to show you on one of my fingers how to use all of your bits that are included in your kit, and we will test out our e-file. And it truly goes down back to 0. So to give you guys a quick little comparison, so in your kit when you receive their bits, most of the times you will receive a set of bits with the purchase of your e-file. They do come with these sanding bands right here, and then they typically will come with a package of sanding bands. I want to show you guys a little comparison and show you and tell you why I don't ever use the ones that come on your band, or not on your bands, but on your bits like this. Okay, so you can see here how we have got a split. The sanding band over here in my right hand is not the best of quality, and you can see how shiny and waxy it looks. Okay, well, this is not a good bit or sanding band. This right here is going to fall apart and rip open as you're trying to e-file, and it's just not really going to do any work. These right here, however, that come in the bag are a very nice set of sanding bands. Not what I typically use, but for a beginner they are just fine. I do order mine from Amazon. I'll leave the link to those down below, but you can tell that it is a much better quality than the ones that actually come on your set of bits. So I would prefer to use this one over here. So I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how exactly you use your e-file. and the purpose of all the different bits that it comes. Okay, so you're going to receive a mandrel bit, which is this, and your sanding band you're going to slip onto your mandrel. This is what you're going to use to debulk the nail, remove your polish, whichever. So in my case, I have dip powder nails on, so I am going to have to use some acetone to get a lot of this color off. But however, I can debulk some of my nail, break the bond between the glue and the powder so that the acetone can actually penetrate through. So you have a lock and unlock function on your handpiece. You're going to turn it to the unlock in order to open the shaft here. Insert your bit. I always like to leave mine just a tiny bit away from the actual shaft itself so I don't cause any damage. I just don't like my actual bit being laid all the way up against the shaft. So we're going to put this back into lock. Okay, so now that we have our bit inserted, we are ready to proceed to the next step. So if you are right-handed, see if I can get my camera to focus. Okay, so if you are right-handed, you will use it in the forward position. Forward is for right-handed people, and if you were to use your non-dominant hand to remove product from your dominant hand, or if you were left-handed, you would use it in the reverse motion. You always want your e-file to work with you and not against you. So if you are using your e-file and you can feel that your e-file is tugging or skipping on the nail, you may possibly have it in the wrong direction, or you might not have your speed high enough. So I'm going to flip this to forward direction, and I will turn this on. I'm going to go ahead and start at about 12,000. I'm not going to be able to remove a lot of my color. I'm just going to be able to remove that top coat on top of my dip powder. Because this is an acrylic nail, I'm going to have to use some acetone to get the remainder of it off. So this is how I would work on myself and or a client. First, I start by removing the seal here that I have between my top coat and the dip powder itself. Also trying to debulk the nail as much as I can. Majority of my product off, and we're going to go ahead and move on to showing you how to use the rest of these. It's going to be really great for getting down into your sidewalls here with your surface work and smoothing that sidewall out so you get a nice flush area. Great for removing all of that dead cuticle. So this bit here is going to be perfect for your surface work, smoothing out the sides of your nail as well as the top. I have this one here, which is your needle head. You're going to gently exfoliate our sidewall here, removing a cuticle. I like to pull my finger back and really exfoliate that as well. So this one is great for really getting into those sidewalls. You can also use this for cleaning up underneath the fingernail. 10,000 RPMs. This time I'm going to use this bit to kind of exfoliate the top portion of my nail by the cuticle. So we have a nicely lifted cuticle here. Our final bit that we have here, they classify as a safety bit, but this is typically used for exfoliating that dead skin off of your finger. So we're going to insert this into the shaft. Now when I'm exfoliating the skin around my finger, I typically go about 8,000, sometimes a little bit faster, just depending on what I need. But I like to use this tiny bit here for exfoliating the dead skin around my finger. And yes, I am actually on my skin with this bit and exfoliating away all those calloused areas. It's extremely gentle and it does not hurt. Once again, I do pull my skin back a little bit, and I'm just using very ever so lightly tapping motions to exfoliate the dead skin off of my finger instead of using nippers. I'm just gonna keep going around the finger. I have a little bit of dead skin right here. We're going to just exfoliate that right off. And you can see that is gone. So guys, that is going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this little tutorial of MelodySusie's newly released Jade Efile. This thing is absolutely amazing. It's tiny. Literally could fit right in your pocket, as you can see in the beginning of the clip, that it is smaller than my actual phone. So stinking cool. I do have a 30% off discount code for you guys. All of the links will be down in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. A big, huge thank you to MelodySusie for reaching out and allowing me to test out your new Efile. You guys are amazing and you keep blowing my mind every new release. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later.